This week I've been thinking a lot about Palm Sunday, obviously because it's coming up this Sunday, Jesus' triumphal entry into Jerusalem. And we know that Jesus' triumphal entry into Jerusalem is a part of prophecy, biblical prophecy. Prophecy meaning something that is declared in the past that will happen in the future. And when God decrees, when he gives us prophecy to prophets, and they declare it, that cannot be reversed. That cannot be changed because God cannot lie. What he has set forth in prophecy will happen. It's kind of like a spinning top, and I couldn't find a spinning top, but this is kind of similar to it. But when God declares something in the past to happen in the future, a prophecy, it's like this spinning ball, as it were, and when it starts to spin, it's going into motion, what is going to happen in the future. And when it stops, nothing can thwart it. Nothing can stop it. Everything. And even when God said this, as recorded in Proverbs 21:1, the king's heart is a stream of water. In the hand of the Lord, he, that is God, turns it wherever he will. And we can make plans, and we should make plans. We can make goals and do different things. But when we leave God out of it, that is honestly not good. We want God to be part of our plans because he's the one who can bring it into fruition. But when enemies of God and enemies of God's people make plans and go against God, it says in Psalm 2:4 and in Proverbs 37:13 and in Proverbs 59 verse 8 that God laughs. They think they have so much power to go against God and his people that God's just looking down at them and says, "Oh, what are you doing?" He laughs. Which is more important for us. It's found in James chapter 4. James said this, "Come now, you who say today or tomorrow, we will go into such and such a town and spend a year there and trade and make a profit, yet you do not know what tomorrow will bring. What is your life? For you are a mist that appears for a little time and then vanishes. Instead, listen here, instead you ought to say, if the Lord wills, we will live and do this or that." Why? Because as it is, you boast in your arrogance. All such boasting is evil. And we must abide by this, as he ends here saying, so whoever knows the right thing to do and fails to do it, for him it is sin. That is, when we say, hey, I'm going to do this, this, and that, and not include God in it, not saying if the Lord wills, that is sin. And so realize God is in control, especially in regards to things that are prophecy. And I love it how 300 Old Testament prophecies were concerning Jesus' first coming to earth. And there are over 600 prophecies concerning Jesus' second coming to earth. Those will come about. It has already been set forth. It is already spinning. And one day, it will stop. And God's prophetic command will come into fruition. Well, thank you for joining me.